of life is serious, but there are also comic things that happen in life. They don't always seem comic to the people they're happening to. My wife says that I didn't invent some of these things. I just wrote down the kind of conversations that she and I actually have. But this is a gross libel, they're entirely fictitious. These plays have been piling up over the years, the way small plays do. And eventually, my wife rather sneakily went behind my back and told my publishers about their existence.
I think we all recognise ourselves in Michael Frayn's work, as we know from Noises Off and other works, particularly the relationships between men and women. Neither of us understand in the least what the other is saying.
So because it's constantly her who's upping the stakes, yeah? So
it is like unpacking a little box of presents. They're each very different sketches. They all contain different riffs on the Frayn themes of our delicious inability to communicate with each other and the glorious absurdity of modern life.
And me and you.
And you and me alone. And no invitations for tiresome.
And I love the way that he's not frightened to go to extremes to illustrate that point, that we all recognise the truth in every sketch.
The key thing about a comedy is that no one who's taking part in it should realise it's a comedy. And the things that happen in comedy shouldn't seem comic to the characters involved in them. They should be irritating, embarrassing, or whatever things are in real life.
I think now at this moment you've won the argument.
Okay.
I think it's like, come, see, we're making seaweed.
You have to work very hard to appear very light and very simple. And so the cast that I went to and have secured are people who I think are really deft at that, and I admire their work a great deal. So it then becomes a collaborative journey for me, with me at the front pointing this way towards realising an evening of great lightness. You know, there's a glass of champagne and we are the popping bubbles on the top.
Well, I hope what you expect in the theatre is the unexpected. I'm looking forward, like everyone else, to being surprised.
If you could do me that, I'd be a happy chap. It's like transfer and drag. Yeah?
You got me!
The wonderful thing about coming to it is that you will never quite know what the next one's going to be, and it should be like a chocolate box that you, each one you taste, you love.